Hello and welcome to Fresh Faced One Shots. My name is Joey.
And I'm Jacob.
And today we are back with Batman, The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween. This is the 7th issue of The Last Halloween. We are 3 issues away from the end of the Long Halloween saga. Pretty great. Very interesting pieces being added to the mystery here that I'm very curious about.
I'm not
as always.
Jeff, are you overworked? Are you overworked, Mr. Loeb?
Are you?
Just because I'm like, I don't know how you're going to end this in 3 issues. Okay, you are wrapping yourself up.
See, I think, right now, I think we are the closest to the killer's identity that we've ever gotten. I'm fascinated by this. I'm curious to see.
So this was totally meant to come out on, at least partially on April Fool's Day.
No, it's Mother's Day. The last line of the comic literally says Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's true, but also, yeah, this was delayed.
Also, fortuitous timing. I think this video should be coming out on Mother's Day. so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that watch Fresh Face One Shots.
Hi, Mom, you're not watching, but
I will get your mom to watch this video.
No, you won't.
So you and your Dick Grayson Robin love, I should say. You were fed with this issue. I love this.
I was.
Yeah.
However, Dave Johnson, buddy, what do you have against Dick Grayson, my guy? I
think he makes Dick look like an early teenager, sort of.
I was gonna say, he looks like an adult. At
he looks a little older than he should be, but I mean, I could look past it. The whole thing with this run has been different art styles, and I'm willing to accept it.
This is the one. It's so weird because all of the others have blended really nicely. This one just
I think when it's not Dick Grayson, it blends nicely.
It does. But that first page with my God, that forehead.
He kind of looks like if he had slightly spikier hair, he'd look like a '90s Tim Drake.
Yes. Oh God.
It's just the way you draw Robins, I guess. But yeah, we see Bruce Wayne doubting his choice to make Dick Grayson Robin and to let him out in the field and he's trying to say it's too early. You weren't ready.
Bruce wants to be a good dad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Bruce Wayne has never been a dad, and so he beats his kid with a stick in this. And
however, his kid asked to be beaten with the stick.
Exactly. So I guess it's the kid's fault, but also Bruce accepted the offer. Bruce accepted the offer to beat his kid with a stick. So nobody's in the right here, except for Alfred, who at first clearly agrees with Bruce, but then once he sees how far this is going, sort of stops Bruce in his tracks, and Dick actually then I love this. It kind of takes responsibility for himself and not just his actions, but
yeah, you're right. In some of these panels, he looks like Tim Drake. He looks like Tim Drake.
I think especially in the big one where the big full page 5 whap when Bruce hits him. I think that's kind of it there. But I love this when Dick actually stands up for himself and he's discuss this. Newsflash, Bruce, I'm healed, and he knocks Bruce down. I train harder in the circus than anything you could put me through. And Bruce concedes he's right. He needed to hear that from himself, which is just really cool. I really love that. Great opening.
And Bruce then assigns Dick homework of find Holiday. I want to know where Mario Falcone has been all this time.
Yeah. And so we then get this great scene with Commissioner Gordon.
I was going to say Dick and Alfred being why
does he hate me? That a moment afterwards, yeah.
It's he does not hate you, quite the opposite. And he fears that if something terrible were ever to happen to you, he could never forgive himself.
I like that Dick smiles at that. It's a nice little moment. But no, Commissioner Gordon then, pondering our holiday killings. We have Lopez here coming in here to talk to Gordon about this. Gordon clearly distracted not by his work, but by his continually his previously crumbled marriage. I was gonna say crumbling, but no, it's already gone. It's dust.
I don't know if has the divorce happened yet. I don't remember. It's been a while.
That is the trouble with these issues coming out months apart from each other sometimes. But no, I want to say I think if they're not officially divorced, like they're clearly.
They are at the very least separated.
Yeah.
The ink, if the ink has not dried, the pen is in the inkwell.
Yeah. I like this little moment where Lopez is like questioning if Catwoman should be up on the board, and Gordon's like, "Do you think it's inappropriate?" And she's like, "Oh, what? Because she and Batman have a thing?" And Gordon's like, "Wait, what? No, that's not what I was asking." Gordon's mind is just on a completely different topic. It's a great little moment. I really love that. Very, very fun stuff. But also because it's Mother's Day, Batman is depressed because mothers and all that. So Loeb gives Stride a great scene where Batman goes to his mother's grave.
And has two roses, a red rose and a yellow rose.
The red rose he lays at his mother's grave, and the yellow rose he lays at the grave of one Mary Grayson, which I love that little touch. Meanwhile, Dick is doing some detective work, looking into different kinds of plants, specifically because of Poison Ivy shit. And so he gets on the trail of Poison Ivy, who is currently still possessing Catwoman and has Mario Falcone in her grasp. And so Batman goes after them. I love this full page when with the whole like I've come for Mario Falcone with a big crash onomatopoeia there. It looks fantastic. Despite some quibbles about.
I should say I love this.
Dave Johnson is really good.
I love 90% of this art. That 10% is just look how you massacred Dick Grayson.
I don't hate it. It looks fine. But we get a great Bat-Cat fight as Bruce tries to free her from Poison Ivy's manipulations and mind control. I like the visual representation of this of the vines inside Selina's costume that like Bruce like rips open and cuts off. It's just kind of cool. I've never seen a Poison Ivy possession done in this specific way, and it's cool.
It highlights the parasitic element of the possession.
Yeah, totally.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah,
which is really interesting. Yeah. Ivy gets away,
and Bruce saves Mario. But as Ivy is getting away, she's shot
in the leg. Falls, is about to be seemingly killed. We think it's Holiday, and it isn't. It's Calendar Man? Like,
who I think very clearly has not been Holiday this whole time.
No.
This is clearly Calendar Man doing that shit where he gets pissed off that somebody's taking his identity, essentially. Yeah, his bit. And so he's trying to kill Poison Ivy, but the actual Holiday killer presumably stops him from doing so.
And we get the one hint of this does complicate things.
I want to say my guess is Two-Face.
Hey, could it be Lopez?
I don't know. Would Calendar Man know Lopez that well? Or
that's a good point.
Because I feel like this is clearly a familiar.
We need an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia style conspiracy.
Pepe Silvio board. Yes, totally.
I know nothing about It's Always Sunny.
That is the second time I made that reference today. Not even kidding. Clearly this is another misdirect. But I think easily the biggest clue we've gotten so far, and I'm curious to see where that's going. Mario.
Here's the thing: the misdirect is because Lopez does wear that kind of a trench coat.
Yeah. I think that could also be it. I think it's. I don't know, because it is Lopez rushing up to Gordon and Batman to tell them about this. I don't know, but then part of me feels like it's too obvious. I don't know.
Is it a red herring?
Could be. But we have Batman finding Poison Ivy's weakened, unconscious body.
There are 2 bullets shot.
Mm-hmm. We have Batman pondering on the whole 2 Holiday killers thing from way back in Long Halloween.
Is it Harvey? Is it Gilda? Because
Gilda, or again, 2 Holiday killers. It could be both of them.
It could be both of them.
Could be both of them. But then also, of course, we had the kidnapping way back early on in the series when they go after Grundy, which I do know the cover of the next issue is Grundy on the cover. So I think we're going to get more into that next time. So we'll see. But we then actually begin to end our issue with Catwoman.
Two big reveals, one big reveal and one just amazingly sad scene.
Catwoman goes to see her mother, or who she believes to be her mother. Is definitely her mother.
Definitely her mother.
Discovers that she isn't blind. Sister Louisa, I should say, isn't blind. And that she's here in Gotham for some reason. I don't know why. She's here for...
It's something to do with Mario. Obviously. And what is it that Selina wants from her? Like, yeah, you have something I want. Is it a birth certificate? I think it might be a birth certificate.
It could be a birth certificate. Yeah, it could be. But then I do love the last page of this when Dick.
This is where I think Dave Stewart's colors just pop with that yellow,
the really bright yellow cape,
and the yellow of the rose.
Yeah, Dick goes to his mother's grave. I'll read it. I love this last line. I couldn't come see you until I was sure I have a new life. It's hard, but if anyone taught me to believe in myself, it was you. I am Robin now, Batman's partner, but I'll always be your son.
That
is the end of the issue. Oh God, good shit.
So good, very good.
I know it's not a hot take to say Jeff Loeb good. Well, I don't know.
Jeff Loeb.
I don't think it's a hot take to say Jeff Loeb good.
Jeff Loeb usually good. I know people aren't liking Hattush.
I have only read the first issue of Hattush. It's not amazing, but I don't hate it. But also everyone's kind of on the Jeff Loeb bandwagon right now because Marvel is apparently hiring him again for a new X-Men book. So,
oh,
yes, yeah. It's I think it's
another new X-Men.
Yes,
Marvel,
yeah. It's part of the Age of Apocalypse thing. It's a whole thing. Anyway,
hey Marvel, please don't cancel Uncanny. Wait, this is a DC thing, but still, Marvel, please don't cancel Uncanny, please and thank you.
I don't think they will. They'll cancel a bunch of other X-Men books, and they already canceled X Factor, which is fucking nuts. Because we just read an issue of that not that long ago for X-Manhunt, but. Whatever.
Of course they did.
But I digress. All right. I think that about does it. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check out other Fresh-Faced one-shots we do. We cover Superman by Joshua Williamson, Wonder Woman by Tom King, Batman The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, the end of the Long Halloween saga, obviously. We are also covering The Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone. And check out the main podcast, Fresh-Faced Comics. We recently put out an episode on Iron Man Extremis, our beginning of our Iron Man stuff. And we're going into Iron Man Execute program. Afterwards, we're doing some Civil War stuff, and then it's the countdown to episode 100 of Fresh-Faced Comics. We are so close.
I have got to start getting my darts to throw at the dartboard ready for what's going to be in the countdown.
It is within our grasp. So, all that said, also check out our link trees. Our socials and everything will be in the description below. Follow us or go to follow us. Subscribe to the channel, Blood Dent Studios. Any and all support means the world to us. Until next time, this has been Joey Morgan
and Jacob Licklider.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.